number of things I have to a minimum. And we are back for another decluttering and cleaning and organizing video, spring edition. This week we are going to organize and declutter my entire apartment over the course of a few days because I'm not doing all of this in a single day. I like to implement organizing and cleaning into my everyday routine and kind of integrate it in a way that's realistic for me. And that's usually not spending a whole entire day doing that. So that's going to be for the apartment, physical declutter. But one thing about me is I do like to make everything deep and kind of meaningful. And I want to pair this physical declutter with a mind declutter. Also because I have not been in a great place mentally over the past couple of weeks, if not more. And although I'm taking other steps on that side, on the mental health side, I want to take the time to declutter my mind. The TLDR is I need a reset on all fronts. And I want to do this together. I want to encourage you to do the same for yourself. I know it's already spring. Honestly, I don't know about where you live, but in New York, it really doesn't feel like it. It's been so cold. So I feel like I still have time to do a full reset before the weather starts getting nice again and I can fully enjoy it without too much on my mind. So we're gonna do it step by step. Today's Monday. I just finished work. I have to go meet up with a friend after, which is why I'm kind of dressed up and made up. But I want to squeeze in a little something before I leave. So I'm gonna start with the bathroom. I want to declutter my bathroom cabinet, get rid of anything I'm not using, any empty products, and then do a full deep clean of the bathroom. This clear like organizer box. I'm thinking now I probably need to get more just for things like Q-tips, the little like floss thingies. So I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow, go buy some and like finish organizing this. But at least I'm like clearing it up for now and seeing what I can throw out, what's empty, everything. These two makeup bags that are full of really old makeup and stuff that I probably haven't used in years that I need to throw out. And then whatever's left in it of makeup that I actually use should go in this clear box. So I'm gonna do that now. Also, don't judge me on the process, but I'm just gonna dump everything that's in those bags in my sink right now and like work through it. Thankfully, I'm not the kind of girl who has a lot of makeup, so that was pretty quick. And I got rid of so much stuff. I threw out one of the makeup bags because I literally have had it, I guess, past tense now, since I was in high school. Or maybe in college, whatever. It's been a while, so I got rid of it. It was gross. Alright, so it's definitely not perfect. Like I said, I could get some more like organizing bins for some of those items, but honestly I'm not too concerned about it anymore. The way I keep it organized is really keeping the number of things I have to a minimum, so I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. And this is pretty much all I have in my bathroom. Actually, that's a lie. I'm gonna kind of reorganize this. This is just all of my skincare, like the products that I use every day, and I'm just gonna wipe this thing, and this should technically have more shelves, but it doesn't. So this is what we have in terms of this cabinet. So it is the next day, and we're back for more because yesterday I had to run out and I didn't have time to finish. So today I'm about to put the couch cover and the bathroom mat in the wash. So that's like cycling while I'm cleaning the bathroom. And then I'm gonna start in the bedroom and see how much I can get through. There's this little cabinet thing that's like literally the most precarious thing ever. Like, I don't even know what, you know, it's like a landlord special, as they call it. God knows what this is, but it serves as storage, and it doesn't close, by the way, if you're wondering. This is you know, this is the best state that it, oh, actually, never mind. This is the best state that it gets to. And there's a bunch of random things in there that I want to sort through. And then under my bed, if I'm not mistaken, oh, there's just a bunch of dust. Sorry, this is so real. Yeah, I need to dust. I need to probably move the bed and vacuum and dust it off. And I have this bin there that I might use to store some things that I want to put away. So TBD, but yeah, I'm sorry. This is absolutely disgusting. We're gonna put it back for now. I feel like everybody's been doing this for a million years already, but you know, like the Marie Kondo technique where you put your clothes like sideways so you can actually see what you have. That's what I plan on doing. So again, we'll see how much we can get done today before I have to make dinner and unwind for the day. And here's my little helper. Hi, Ziggy. Are you gonna help me clean? Probably not, right? All right, cover's off, and now I'm off to the laundry. Also, I'm not gonna wash this part because it feels unnecessary, but there's a lot of crumbs and lots of hair and stuff here, so I'm gonna vacuum. Guys, I'm actually shocked because, first of all, it looks so nice and put together. I don't think I've ever had my dresser this organized. And it is really nice because you can really see, like, I can see everything I have. And I was able to fit 2 drawers that felt like they were spilling out in 1 drawer. Although I do have to say it took me longer than I thought it would, so I think that's all right. That's intense. Okay. I think that's all we're gonna do for today. Jesus Christ. Talk about personal space. Clearly Ziggy is over me doing a bunch of cleaning and he wants attention right now. I'm gonna go get the stuff from the dryer, put the cover back on, and then we're gonna have dinner.
That was what I needed. The more I felt dropping down, needed to see a way out somehow. Give me a reason, give me a change, give me something to love, at least something I can make sense of.
Losing my mind. Today's Thursday. This morning I went to the coffee shop before work. I did some mind decluttering, and honestly I've talked about this before, but the way that I like to journal is generally unprompted brain dumping. I actually have been reading this book called The Artist's Way, and that was recommended by Alexis Eldridge. She's actually like one of my favorite comfort YouTubers. She's been talking about this book for a while. It is a self-help book for artists or creatives. Talks about how to overcome creative blocks, how to become more confident in your creativity, basically everything that I crave and need right now. One of the main tools that the author talks about in this book is doing your morning pages. It's essentially writing 3 pages every morning of whatever comes to mind. Literally stream of consciousness. And I've been doing that and I feel like it's been helping me a lot. It's just a great way to make space, and you realize that the more you dump those thoughts every single morning, the more space there is for ideas to come to you and for creativity to arise. That's a tool that has been helping me a lot in terms of mind decluttering. And then I also did some prompts, which is very unusual of me, but I'll write down the prompts on the screen. But basically those were more, some girl I saw on TikTok talk about this and I was like, I need to do this. But the prompts are about kind of who you are, who you want to be, who you want to become, and why you think you might not be able to become that person. And that was very interesting because a lot of these questions I felt like I didn't know how to answer. I just, again, kind of brain dumped whatever was coming to me, and there's no right or wrong way to journal anyway. But I feel like I didn't have a right answer for any of these questions, which is good because I might come back to it and you know, think about it more and maybe rewrite those prompts every few days and see what comes up. Because I feel like that's a very interesting, for me, it's like the eternal question, really. The ultimate question is, who am I and who do I want to become? I feel like it's, for some reason, I don't know if it's just me, but for some reason it's such a hard question to answer. And I like those hard questions because they make me think. That's what I did this morning. Now I am about to show you the realest thing ever, the state of my apartment after a really, really busy day like today. So after this morning, I came home and did, you know, my corporate job, the usual. And today was a really, really busy day at work. I was basically on back-to-back calls, having to prepare a bunch of things. So I didn't really have a minute to myself. And I'm gonna show you what my apartment looks like when that happens, and we're gonna fix it first, and then we're gonna continue the decluttering in the bedroom. Honestly, I've just been sitting in front of a screen all day, and I feel like I actually need to do some cleaning and need to do some reorganizing, put on a podcast, and just kind of zone out. So we're gonna do that together, but first let me show you the state of my apartment right now. It's very embarrassing. This is a construction site that needs to be cleared. We have a bunch of random things just thrown on the coffee table. I need to fix the couch, and yeah, a bunch of random things kind of everywhere. So we're just gonna clear that up. But this is the reality of some days, you know? You just don't have time to clean as you go. Everyone always says you should clean as you go. Sometimes you just don't have time. So we're gonna do it now. I'm going to show you the state of the area that I'm about to declutter and reorganize. So the pile of clothes that's on the floor is literally because I was looking for something earlier and there was a bunch of clothes in there that should be folded or hung up on some of the hangers. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, we're gonna clear this up. It's probably actually not a lot of stuff in there. I just want to find out what's in there and reorganize. I'm gonna also Marie Kondo the hell out of these, see, it doesn't even fit, out of these drawers. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, so that was super quick. There's literally almost nothing in here. So again, amazing. Keeping it really minimalist, and I have some more room to put things away if I need to. Now, this. We're gonna tackle this. Yay, we're almost done. I need to clean the dust under my bed too. Wish me luck. Alright, so my vacuum died on me. It's a cordless vacuum, so I'm gonna wait until it charges, but I'm pretty much done in the bedroom. So I'm gonna go get takeout because it's like 9 p.m. and I'm tired. I'm not gonna cook right now. You gotta pick your battles. This is my battle. I won. Yay. We are in the last stretch of this cleaning and decluttering process. At least before I declare that it's enough, that I've done enough. On today's schedule, we are going to clean the fridge, which is why I'm here. This fridge, it's not dirty, but it's messy, and it can always, your fridge can always use a clean. Like, I don't care what you say. Your fridge always could use a clean because there's so much food in there. Kind of like your trash, except refrigerated, so it doesn't deteriorate. Sorry, that was a really gross analogy. But anyway, we're gonna clean the fridge. This little corner cabinet thing. Let me open it for you. Mess. Giant mess. Scary. Very scary. No one knows what's underneath there. Potentially really scary things, but I'm just gonna have to find out. I'm just gonna have to go in there and throw out whatever needs to be thrown out. And listen, at this point, I am just praying to the gods that there's not like a roach or a weird insect or animal in there. I'm just hoping. And then the last thing we'll do is just removing all of these things around the TV and giving this a nice clean. Simple, but I don't do this often, to be honest. Like, I don't often remove all of the books from my bookshelf and clean underneath them and between them and then put them back. I'm sure you can understand that. That's not something I do very often. So, we're gonna do it today. Also, I need to go grocery shopping, but this made me aware of what I have left. Actually, I have a lot of like meats and vegetables, but yeah, we have so much space. Yay. All right, so I was actually gonna try to do like a cute aesthetic shot of me like pouring a little seltzer for a seltzer break, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to do that right now. I'm like parched. This fridge alarm has driven me insane for the past hour that I've been cleaning this fridge. It's really affected my mental health on a deep level. I need it in a glass because it just doesn't taste the same if you drink it from the can. Oh, it feels so good. Ah! So now we're gonna tackle the scary cabinet. So I didn't end up taking out everything off the bookshelf and dusting everything off, but I did dust it over the books and everything in it. I just got tired. Everything else took a really long time, and I feel like I have done enough. Oh wait, let me show you the cabinet, the scary cabinet, because I did end up cleaning that up real nice. I have to use my flashlight because it's so dark in here. But yeah, that's what I got. That's what I ended up with. It's not bad. I mean, it's still, it's still a dirty under the sink cabinet. I wouldn't expect it to be pleasant to look at, but I'm pretty happy that it's a lot more clean and a lot more organized, and there's actually a lot more space in there. So that means that I am done with all the tasks that I self-assigned, and I'm very happy. I feel a lot more sane than I did a week ago. Again, I'll never say it enough, but cleaning up your space, cleaning up your mind, it goes all together. I'm probably gonna go meditate for 10 minutes or something to kind of conclude this video. But I want to thank you for tuning in and for keeping me company while I was doing all of these tasks. I hope you find it in your heart to accomplish some things of your own. Anything that can help you make some space. As usual, I really appreciate you all for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and you've seen a few of my videos by now. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.